In this video, I'll show you how I install this T-track, as well as make this stop block. All this stuff I got on Amazon. I made the block, made the miter stand, obviously. I'll leave links down below for where you can find all this stuff. So the first thing I'm going to do is line up this straight edge with the fence to make sure that I cut the groove in line so that it's perfectly parallel. I'm going to be using this half-inch pattern bit in my router to cut the groove. So what I need to do is set a guide up against my line, and then this bearing will follow the guide and trim out exactly where I need to go. Since this is only a ½ inch and the T-track is 3/4 of an inch, I'll have to make 2 passes, one running this way, then I'll switch the guide and I'll run one the other way as well. This piece is 3/8 inches thick, and I want it to sit just a little bit below the surface. You don't want it to be too high, or the whatever you're using will get caught in the surface. Now, a word of advice would be to not try and take out this much material in one pass. I should have raised the depth and made multiple passes. Whoa, I should make that the thumbnail. It's far from perfect. There's a lot of uneven space. It sort of gets thicker in the middle on this one. So if you learn anything, just make sure you use a really good straight edge and you have it clamped down really well so that you don't have so much wiggle room. I used number 6 ½ inch screws and didn't glue down the track at all. You want to use screws with a small head that will sit flush or just below the hole. Because this track is aluminum, it's soft enough to be cut with any wood blade, and it leaves a really nice clean edge. So for the stop block, I'll be using this old chunk of maple. I'm going to cut it into a square, and then I'll cut a groove in the bottom that's the same thickness as the slot, and I'll cut a little strip and put that in the middle. That way it keeps it in line. That way it doesn't twist or turn any which way. That way it stays in line, perfectly straight and square with the track. Sanding the bottom front edge or adding a little chamfer will help the stop block from getting clogged with sawdust or any other sort of debris. I use really small screws to attach the little runners, but CA glue or some other instant setting glue would probably work a lot better. When spacing the little runners, make sure you leave enough space for the T-track head to fit between them. This didn't really go as simply as I thought it would. You definitely want to plan, make sure you have the right supplies. You really don't want to screw this up. So I'm sure you could find tons of other videos that explain this a lot better than I did. But if you have any questions or anything, feel free to leave them down below. Thanks for watching.